What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. It is Friday, man. Thank y'all as always for joining me in this video. Hopefully y'all have some cool plans for the weekend and y'all gonna be safe and all that good stuff. But until then, it's still time to make some money, man. Last night, PropsMadeEasy.com, the tools I use in my videos, had an absolute showboat night. The top performing EV plays from Props Made Easy, utilizing the top performing EV filter right here. Okay, shows you plays that are over 5% EV, projection on the same side of the line, and history 70% or more on that line. Hit at over 95% last night. Out of all of the top performing EV plays that were promoted from Props Made Easy yesterday, only one ended up missing. One single play ended up missing. That was a top performing EV across the sports slot yesterday. So amazing, amazing, amazing day across all sports books too, not just Prizepicks. I tell you all the time, man, if you're a Props Made Easy member and you don't take advantage of all of the sports books that you have access to be able to dominate with using Props Made Easy, I mean, look, man, you have so many different options. Whether you're a fantasy book player, Prize Picks, Underdog, BETR, DraftKings Pick 6, Dabble, Vivid Picks, whatever, we've got what you need, okay? We've got the fantasy books on deck. If you like playing on DraftKings, Fliff, Hot Streak, Caesars, Bet365, Bovada, Hard Rock, Bet Rivers. Yes, we have Hard Rock for the Florida folks. We've got so many different options at Props Made Easy, man, and we cover every single sport as well. So lock in if you haven't already, man. Another fantastic day yesterday. Over 95% hit rate on those top performing EV plays, man. So once again, it just shows you these top performing EV plays, if any are here, whenever they do show up, need to be locked in. All right. Now I'm checking NBA to see if there's any top performing EV, and we'll start there. All right. We're going to start right here. Top performing EV for NBA tonight. We have Yevis. I don't know how to say this guy's name. Missy. Under 12.5 points plus assists is a 5.3 EV on Prize Picks. Minus 134 consensus odds throughout the industry on the under 12.5 points assists for him. Projections at 10.8. So already we know we have consensus sportsbooks across the entire industry at minus 135 consensus odds on the under for Missy's points plus assists. We know that we have player projection after simulating the game 10,000 times using AI technology, having his player projection at 10.8. And then we know, because he's showing here, that over the season, his hit rate is 76.6% on the under on this line, averaging 10.7 points plus assists at an equivalent money line at this hit rate of 76.67% of minus 329. Huge spot for Missy, under 12.5 points assists, and this is exactly why these plays go at such a high hit rate, because they're just taking every single thing that you can imagine into consideration. Rudy Gobert over 11.5 rebounds assists at a 5.16 EV percent. 52.2 chance to hit, minus 134 consensus odds on the over, projection of 12.8. Again, minus 134 consensus odds on the over throughout the entire industry. The entire sportsbook industry. Player projection after simulation at 12.8. And then we flip his card over, look at the season. He has hit this in 68.9%. 68.9% hit rate over the season on this line. Minus 222 equivalent money line, an average of 12.38 rebounds assists. And his line's at 11.5. Really like the spot on Rudy as well. Again, if you're playing plays that check every single box every single night, sure, you're going to have those days where you still miss. But you will miss at a much lower rate than you have ever experienced in your player prop journey. Okay? And because that's self-explanatory as to why. You're taking way more data into consideration for every single slip you're creating. So right there is a nice little two-man to start our day off on NBA. Let's look at all books and see all the top performing EV across the industry. All right, I have all books selected. I have NBA selected at Props Made Easy, all books selected, and then top performing EV selected. So only the absolute best plays show in front of me. I don't want nothing that doesn't check every single box in front of me. Julius Randle under 4.5 assists is an 8.7% EV over on BETR. Minus 150 are his consensus odds on his under 4.5 assists tonight. Projection is 4.4. We flip his card over, look over the season. He has gone under 4.5 assists and 68.9% this season at an equivalent of minus 222 money line. Trevelin Queen, under 10.5 points at an 8.19 EV over on BETR. Nice little pairing here for BETR. All right, we have the minus 147 consensus odds on the under for Trevelin. All right, projection of super low. That projection needs to be obviously updated and will be updated. He may be questionable, or somebody on Orlando is questionable right now. But right now, that player projection will need to be updated, obviously, and it will be. But right now, he must have a questionable tag, or somebody on Orlando have a questionable tag and be unsure if whether he's going to play or not. But nonetheless, data is looking really, really good on this play as well. Look over the season. He's hit this in 83%. That's a wait and see on that one, though, until that player projection comes in. All right. Anything on Trevelin Queen I would wait on. DeJounte Murray, under 19.5 points, is you can grab it, minus 105 odds on DraftKings, making him a 7.05 EV percent. Minus 122.7 are the consensus odds throughout the industry on his under 19.5 points. Player projection is 19.4 on the under as well. So already you know that you can grab this line at minus 105 on DraftKings, making his EV amazing due to the fact that every other sportsbook on average is at minus 123. Player projection with AI technologies on the under. And then we flip his card over and we already know. Over the season, he's hit this under in 78.5% of the time. Another good little tidbit that obviously all these other sportsbooks and everything already knows, but Memphis should beat the brakes out of New Orleans. So DeJounte probably won't play a full game here, okay? And they just played last night. So DeJounte Murray under 19.5 points. Great spot over on DraftKings. Trevelin Queen, again, we're going to skip him because all of his data is not in because of some type of questionable tag on his team somewhere. CJ McCollum under 2.5 turnovers, another DraftKings pick, minus 125 odds you can grab on DraftKings. He's minus 150 almost consensus throughout the industry on his under 2.5 turnovers. Projection of 2.08. So all of the data likes the under on his turnovers. We look over the season, he goes under these turnovers in 77.7%. Love that play of CJ McCollum. Desmond Bane under 2.5 3-pointers made. Yes, you're not getting the greatest odds, having to pay minus 154 odds for this play, but it's still a very good EV play. Why? Because consensus odds are all the way up over minus 180. So when the entire industry, on average, has the under for 2.5 3-pointers made for Desmond Bane at minus 183, but yet you get it at minus 154 on DraftKings, that is amazing EV. That is a great option. Okay, you can pair that Desmond Bane up with that DeJounte Murray and go same game parlay with those two. All right, Julius Randle under 4.5 assists. We already talked about his assists on the others on better. Down here on Bet365, you can get it at minus 130 odds, which still makes a solid EV because consensus are over minus 150. Remember, all of these plays that are showing in front of us are top performing EV. Every single one of these plays are 5% or higher EV. Consensus odds are on the same side as the EV as well. Player projections on the same side of the EV as well. And then when you look at their season hit rate, they're going to be nearly 70% hit rate on this line or higher. All right? So every single play that shows here. Chris Paul, over 7.5 assists over on DABBLE. Minus 138 consensus odds throughout the industry. Projection on the over as well. We look at Chris Paul in this season. He's gone over this assist in 70%, averaging 8.3 assists this year. Kyrie Irving, under 39.5 PRA. We get it. Luka's out. But if you look at all the data, we still like the under here. Okay, that line is a little high here against Phoenix. Minus 132 are the consensus odds throughout the industry on his under 39.5 PRA. Projection is all the way down to about 33. And we look at his season hit rate. Over the season, he's hit this in 74%. Okay? At the end of the day, we get it. Luka's out. Some of those other times where he has gone under, Luka was also out. Okay? This line's a little bit high on 39.5. Just because a player is out doesn't mean his line is obviously automatically an overplay. You have to make sure you're taking all the data in consideration and understanding, like, okay, yes, Luka's out, but sportsbooks have already adjusted accordingly. Sportsbooks are already bumped their lines high because of that, okay? So it's not an automatic over at all. Okay. Kyrie Irving under on his assists too. His assist line was bumped high. All right. You can get it at minus 120 on Bet365, minus 136 consensus odds throughout the industry on the under. Player projections at 5 assists. You look over the season, he averages 5.1 with an under assist rate of 81.4%. And remember, Luka has missed some of these games already, and he's still hitting at an 81% chance. So really like a lot of these spots, man. We have a lot of good spots. Caldwell Pope over on Underdog, under 13.5 points plus rebounds. Some really good spots, man. Look at all of them. All of these spots are fantastic options, and all of them are going to have one thing in common. Actually, they're all going to have 3 things in common. EV percent on one side or the other. Consensus, actually 4. EV percent 5% or higher. Consensus odds on the same side of the line, heavy on the same side of the line as well, making the EV solid. Player projection on the same side of the line, and history results over the season, 70% or higher on that same side of the line. All right? Again, don't sleep. Over 95% of the top performing EV plays hit across all sports books last night, across all sports, which is absolutely ridiculous. Okay? You don't see no tools in the industry hitting at that rate. That's because they don't have a filter like the top performing EV filter is. That's what makes Props Made Easy unique. That's what makes us stand out. That's what makes us over 14,000 active members in the span of 1 year. All right? We're headed to fucking 50,000 members utilizing Props Made Easy one day. Don't be one of those people joining at the very end. Like I said in the video yesterday, you join once we're already at 50,000 members. Sure, that's great because you're joining and you're still going to make profit then. But you still waited all that time before you started making money. You sat back. You thought to yourself, oh, this capper on X will do better. Oh, these free picks over here will do better. Oh, I'll just save my $20 and I think these free picks will make me profit. Until you learn the hard way time and time again and you finally realize, okay, the Props Made Easy tools are where it's at. All you got to do, go to propsmadeeasy.com. The Props Made Easy tools on mobile are exactly like an app. So go to your Safari, Props Made Easy, sign up, go to the player prop tool page, and it operates exactly like an app. It looks even better than what you see right here. It fills your screen perfectly. Everything is perfect on the mobile version. Get involved, man. Raise that hit rate right now. There's no reason to wait till later once you finally realize it's legit. All right, I've been telling y'all for a whole year now. The tools started out amazing, and now they are absolutely destroying any other tools in this industry when it comes to hit rate. Okay? Lock in. Just take my word for it. Just take my word for it. Lock in. Try it for yourself for a month and see for yourself. Okay? What else? Anyway, that's about it, man. Good luck today. Let's get this money once again. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Let's keep eating, baby. I'm out. Peace.